Basically, exercise program is just a plan for how you're going to get to your desired goal and what steps you're going to take along the way, when you're going to train, what you're going to train, and how you structure your week. So I'm going to go through a quick introduction to exercise planning, and I'm going to use myself as an example, and I'm going to be discussing my current season of Touch Rugby League. So here are the first few questions we'll go through when we're putting together our plan is, what do you want? What do you want to have achieved at the end of your plan? Is there a specific outcome? Perhaps it's you want to lose a set amount of weight, or there's an event you want to complete, or perhaps even an event you want to win. It's important to spell that out at the beginning. So for me, there's kind of three main things that I want to get out of this plan. And I want to be a better player than I was last season. I want to be the best player that I can be, and I want to win the grand final. This next question, it's not super important when putting together the plan, but it's very important when it comes to sticking with the plan. And that is, well, why do I want this? What's driving me to get this? And for me, there's a couple of reasons. One, I'm always looking to improve in all areas of my life. That constant improvement is a core value of mine. Secondly, I spent many years of my life not really trying. So from now on, I'm going to put 100% effort into everything I do to make sure I can get the most results out of everything I can do. And lastly, we placed third last season, and I feel we were a bit unlucky to get there. So we want to win this season. When do I want it by? This determines how hard you push in your plan, whether you build up intensity to get some big results, and then you slowly reduce that intensity as you get closer to the big event to make sure that you're rested and recovered. So the main sort of factor for this, while being the best player that I can be and always seeking to improve is an ongoing thing, what's really important is we have finals in November. So I have to be at my best in November, and for that to happen, I need to have been rested. Well, how do I get it? Well, what are the things I need to do to get to my goal of winning the finals in November? Well, I need to get faster. And to do that, I need to get stronger, because stronger legs make you go faster. Then I need to be fitter so that I can perform on the field even when I'm feeling tired. And then I need to improve my skills. So that's catching, kicking, passing, the skills specific to your sport. And what am I willing to do to get it? And everyone's going to put something different here and how specific you might be. But for me, I'm willing to do something each day to achieve my goals. I don't have a set time. I'm not going to say I'm going to do an hour every day, because I don't actually need to do an hour each day. My Touch Rugby League, the full game is 40 minutes. So I don't get too much benefit taking my training beyond that. Other considerations and responsibilities. I still enjoy Spartan racing, and I'm going to keep doing those races. There's one at the end of November I'm training for, so that I guess can be a celebratory race for when I do win the finals. So I need to maintain my long distance running skills. So that's not going to be the focus of my training, but I need to make sure I've still got some long distance training sessions in there to make sure that I'm not losing the skills that I'd built in that area over the past couple of years. On Monday mornings, that's when I train with my personal trainer. Our games are always on Tuesday. So when it comes to planning out my week and structuring everything, I want to make sure that I'm not sore on Tuesday going into the game. I work out with my sister on the weekend, so I've got to factor that in. And some previous hamstring injuries means that that I just need to stretch them every day. So then you could go through, and this is sort of an average week, and you block out all the times you either can't or you don't want to exercise. So that's if you've got a special someone in your life, you might block out date night. You might block out going for some drinks with colleagues after work. Perhaps you want to go see a movie on the weekend, or play some video games with your friends. You've got work, perhaps taking your kids to and from school, church even, whatever it is. You don't want to have it clashing with your exercise, so block it out. So I've filled in the main points of my week. As you can see, I'm not that tied down at the moment, so this planning will be somewhat easier for me. And then I've just put in what I'm going to do each day. And if I didn't have all this open space in my schedule, then it would be sort of a puzzle game of finding where to slot each of these things into my week. So on Monday, when I'm training with my personal trainer, I'm going to have a fitness focused session. So that's going to look at focus on my cardiorespiratory and my lactic acid tolerance training. And then on Tuesday, it's game day, so I'm going to do some mental conditioning. And by that, I catch a train to the games, and I'm either reading a book or listening to a podcast from athletes. These past few weeks, I've been going through some materials on Kobe Bryant. And that's just to get myself sort of in the mindset to compete at my best. And then before the game, I'm going to do some skills training, so a couple of drills, and that's also going to serve as a warm-up. Then on Wednesday, I'm going to do an extra long stretch because I'll be tight from the game the night before, and I'm going to do a recovery run, and that's going to be a long and slow run, and that will also make sure I'm keeping my long distance skills for Spartan racing. Then on Thursday, I'm going to do a speed session, and that's going to be focused on very short and very high intensity intervals to really look at increasing my maximum speed. Friday, we're going to have another skill session. I'm going to go into the park, take my football, maybe a couple of markers, and just really work on getting my skills improved. Saturday, I'm going to do weights at the gym. As I mentioned earlier, that's with my sister, and I'm going to be focusing primarily on the legs, but I'm also going to be doing plenty of full body exercises because I want to be strong all around, and that strength will also keep me ready for Spartan races because a lot of those events have carries and other obstacles that require upper body strength. And then on Sunday, I'm going to have another long stretch because I've had a big week of activity. I'm going to do another recovery run and some skills training. So probably I'm going to go for a jog to the park, and then once I'm at the park, I'm going to focus on the skills. So that is a very high-level introductory look at what is exercise programming. It's basically planning your exercise for the week around achieving a specific goal within a specific time frame. If you'd like to know more, perhaps I could go through each of these sessions and exactly how I'm going to be, or what exactly I'm going to be doing in each of these sessions to help either get faster or get fitter. Please let me know, and that's a video I'd be happy to put together. Thank you very much.